I'm so excited to welcome Karen Owen-Jones, and she is the author of Come Learn with Us. Karen, can you share with us a little bit about your book?
Yes, my book is actually about the children that I love most dearly in my family.
Mm.
Chapter one is Anaya's alphabet adventures, and throughout the adventures, Anaya and family members, real family members,
Huh.
are going through the adventures that Anaya is having with them. And she's going with Aunt Aaliyah to pick apples for the family's Kwanzaa celebration, and B, she and her cousin Brielle are bicycling through the barrow, finding barely used blankets for people in need, that
Ooh.
kind of thing. So for every alphabet letter, she's
Mhm.
got an adventure with family members, all the way to Z. And then the second chapter is Happy Birthday, Nina. And
Mhm.
Nina, who is Anaya's real baby sister, is
Aw.
celebrating her sixth birthday, which she really just did have in
Oh,
July.
oh,
So that
how fun.
that's really sweet. And you see her and her Anaya and their brother Miggy and their friends and their mom and dad celebrating her birthday together,
Mhm.
which we all did. We were all there, but we're not all there in the story. And
Okay, okay.
the third chapter is about Journey and Dream's Rainbow. And
Mhm.
Journey and Dream are my baby brothers, two little girls, and they and their mom are going through a game that mom has made up about them recognizing the colors of the rainbow.
Okay.
And it just so happens that when I saw Journey this past 2 weeks ago, I
Uh-huh.
asked her, Journey, what's your favorite color? Do you know what she told me?
What?
Rainbow.
Oh.
Rainbow. I'm like, and the book is entitled Journey and Dreams Rainbow. I don't know how she came up with that, but she did. So
Oh
that was kind of cute for
my gosh.
me because she loves color as much as I do, as you can see me in my pink.
I love
Uh,
it.
and then the fourth chapter is called The Hunt, and it's about the real life story of my son, who now is 33, and his friends are also 33, and their preschool adventure with our favorite preschool teacher in our community, whose name is Miss Mary.
Uh-huh.
And I made up the story where Miss Mary has an Easter egg hunt and a barbecue every year for the children, and she invites the children to come to her backyard. The mayor is there, who is the real mayor,
Okay.
and our pastor, who is the real pastor,
Uh-huh.
and they go through the basic shapes, and the children have to go around the Miss Mary's beautiful backyard and find various shapes, and they ask you. I ask you in the story, did you find a circle? Did you find a square? Did you
Uh-huh.
find a triangle? So that makes the book interactive for that chapter, and the one with the colors, the rainbow of the
Mhm.
rainbow, where I ask you, did you find anything pink? Did you find, not pink, because we didn't use pink. Did you find anything blue? Did you find anything red? And they look in the book to see if they find anything in the book that matches those colors. And the same thing with Nina's birthday party. Hers is interactive as well, because ask them to find what Nina is looking for or what's going on in the picture. Did you find Nina's how many birthday gifts Nina has? Do you see how
Mm.
many guests she has coming to her party? How many candles are on Nina's cake? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it makes it interactive for the little guys as they read the book with their parents.
Oh my gosh, Karen, I love this. I love how you are using real family members and everything
Yes,
to tell the story, which is super fun. And I love the interactive part. I think that that is just so great for kids and their
yeah,
learning.
I
Um,
think so too.
Karen, what was your inspiration for writing the book?
Well, I'm going to say mostly I was a special education teacher in my former life. I'm
Uh-huh.
retired now.
Okay.
And I wanted to find books for children who might not be the best readers, but who want something interesting to read about.
Mm.
And so that really was my motivation. Now, this book is actually the second book that I've written, The first one is about my son and his wonderful life growing up as a young person. But
Oh.
he was older in that book. So I said, I have to do this one first because he's a little guy here and he's in preschool here. It would make more sense.
Cute. Uh, you know,
So we have another book to come.
okay, that's awesome. And I can just, like you said, you were a special education teacher. I can imagine this book being used in special education classes in elementary schools. So even like parents reading it with their children or children, reading it by themselves. I think
Yeah.
this is great. Well, what is there anything else that you want to share about the book or messages within the book or even anything else about yourself?
Well, I guess what I want to share most is that education can be fun. I taught high school, but I never, never, never made any lesson boring. My kids
Yeah.
had a ball from the moment they hit the door to the moment they left. I can remember having a workshop with a mentor who said to us, "Do you know why the kids always run out the door and you're dragging exhausted? You know why? Because you don't get everything out of them that you can." So I always tried to make
Ah,
sure to keep that in mind. And from the moment they came in the room to the moment they left, I was trying to tax their brain and give them a challenge and make them compete with not each other, but make one class compete against another class for the best class average, and then give rewards to the class with the best class average. And of course, that brought every class's class average up because nobody wants to be the class with the worst class average,
right.
right? So I always push motivation and encouraging children to do their very best in school and at home because, of
Mhm.
course, one is an extension of the other.
Yes.
And I want to encourage parents to expect a lot from their children and expect a lot from the schools.
Mm,
Don't settle for, we don't know. Let's find out why we have a concern if we have one. As a
yeah.
special ed teacher, that's my biggest thing. And I want teachers to treat children the way they treat their own children at home.
Mm,
That sounds simple, but sometimes it's not so simple, especially if you have a challenging child in your classroom.
yes.
Sometimes the next day, you're still frustrated at that child, but that doesn't mean he's still frustrated.
Right.
So keep that in mind. If you treat him like you treat your child, you don't wake up the next morning upset with a challenging child in your home. So
Yeah.
don't be upset with a challenging child in school the next day, because each day you should be ready to start brand new, because children are ready to start brand new, especially if they know that you are too.
Oh my gosh, that is such good advice.
I
And
was a learning consultant after I was a teacher, so I guess that's a spillover.
okay. Well, I just love what you say about making learning, making education fun. Like that whole thing just gave me goosebumps and I was like, man, I want to be in your class. That's awesome. And it's so true because it is fun. So
It is
I
fun.
love this and I think that that's what you've done with this book as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Karen,
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
sharing. For
Thank
anybody
you.
who's interested in picking up a copy, again, it's Karen Owens-Jones, and
Yes.
the title is Come Learn with Us. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, Apple Books, to name a few. Thank
Yes.
you so much for being with us today, Karen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.